Welcome to the Arch Villains Podcast. I'm Will I Am Defoe, aka Big Willie Style, here with Ron Jarobi.
It's your boy Ron, aka that's Ron with the hard R, aka damn, I forgot my other shit. Silk the Shocker, aka the movie Buff Bagwell. No, I ain't forget that one.
Oh, okay. And we are here reviewing One Night in Miami. Finally, the Regina King directorial debut. This movie was adapted from an actual event into a play, which is then made into a movie.
Which it didn't feel, to me, it felt fictional.
Well, the actual movie was fictional.
Okay.
They just knew that Malcolm X, Muhammad Ali, and Sam Cooke met up in a room after Muhammad Ali.
Oh, so people don't really know what went on in this room.
Yeah, they talked to people that was close, that was in the room. They talked to people that was in the room, and they said what happened.
So it wasn't just them four. It was more people there with them.
I don't know about exactly in the room, but probably like the security was out throughout the movie.
Yeah, people that's close with him, like the nigga who was I'm gonna stop saying the N-word. The dude who was the kind of like the groupie, but outside the door.
Nation got to him.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I'm just trying to stop saying just for the YouTube purposes.
No, okay,
trying to stop saying. Well, no.
I feel you, nigga.
It is a lot of people out here doing the saying the N-word, so it don't matter.
Oh, yeah.
But
y'all, boy, I'm gonna be me on these podcasts.
It's not
Whatever
even
come out.
It's not even that I ain't trying to be.
I don't mean it no harm. I don't mean no harm by it. I don't mean nothing by it. Just how I talk.
Oh, well, I just didn't know if it affected like money and all that. So.
I don't think so.
Maybe it don't. It probably don't.
No, it shouldn't. I mean,
yeah. Nobody said it's
everybody
else
saying black
nigga.
Say nigga.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
The other thing is I'm trying to cut out. Shoot, like looking in the camera, playing towards the camera more. That shit I'm trying to work on.
Yeah, because I was just peeping how I did the intro. I straight wasn't looking at the camera. Stupid.
Because I think y'all be forgetting about the camera.
It ain't that I forgot.
I
gotta get used to being in front of the camera.
Yeah. It's gonna take time.
Yeah, it's all good.
Once we get it, we gonna get it. But yeah, back to the movie. So like I said, this Regina King's directorial debut, which I'm actually surprised that it was.
Yeah, me too.
I know she produced a few movies, and I think she's written a few movies. Of course, she's acted in movies, but it's her first directorial. This her first movie directing.
So let's start with that. I think the movie was directed pretty good. I think it went in a good direction as far as keeping us immersed into what they was doing, and as far as the characters, because I don't know Sam Cooke outside of the music. I don't know Jim Brown outside of his movies and his
I really didn't
football.
Know
I mean, I felt like I knew who Malcolm X was till I saw this, but
we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that. But who else was it? Muhammad Ali. He kind of was
Muhammad Ali. Jim Brown.
I could see Muhammad being like that, like how
that was Muhammad.
Didn't know him.
I don't. Well, maybe that was something that people close to the situation knew, but I didn't know Muhammad to be fearful like that, as he was in the movie.
Oh, you mean as far as like?
Well, I don't know if I want to say fearful. Yeah, doubting.
Yeah.
As much as he was,
I didn't know, but and I keep forgetting running backs not that big in the NFL sometimes. But I don't know. I just found it.
I mean, you got to remember that wasn't the real Jim Brown.
Yeah, but was the real Muhammad Ali bigger than the real Jim Brown?
Oh, I mean, maybe. I'm sure.
That boy was he was about 6'5". How tall is Muhammad Ali?
Shit, probably about 6'5", something like that, 6'4".
He was just towering. I feel like he was towering over him.
Yeah.
How you feel about
football players ain't that big like that?
Yeah.
And running backs at least.
How you feel about, since we already on the portrayals of the characters and stuff, or did you want to say that?
No, we can say that a little bit because I want to get more into, because what you were saying about the direction of the movie. I thought the movie was directed good for a first movie. I thought she did a good job for her first movie. she got a lot that she could expand on, that she can get better at. But I thought she did a good job for Regina's first movie.
I like the fact that I don't know. I like movies when now it ain't. I like movies that be set in like one specific spot sometimes, and then like maybe go off sometimes. Not like
I
how
saw people saying that before I watched the movie, but it didn't seem that way to me. It didn't seem like
the majority of the movie was in the hotel room.
Maybe like the last 45 minutes, maybe.
What was this movie, like 2 hours?
Yeah, maybe like.
I feel like the majority of the movie was in the. Okay, well, I forgot. You got to have the exposition of all the characters and.
Because they didn't get into the hotel room to maybe an hour in, maybe 45 minutes, maybe 45 minutes in.
Yeah, because they kind of went into like
they did a whole fight, did the Jim Brown shit. That shit was crazy. When they first showed Jim Brown,
yeah,
and he went to the white man house and he was like,
oh yeah,
and dude was acting all cool with him, and I'm like, who is this white man to him? I'm thinking maybe like he's some old coach, some. Dude told him, boy, you know we don't allow niggers in the house. I'm like, all right, damn.
Hold up. So who was he? That wasn't nobody that actually knew him?
I don't know. I'm guessing maybe it was a friend of the family, somebody that they knew growing up, or probably a slave master or something.
How you feel about white people saying nigga on movies? Yeah, man. I was seeing people say they ain't like they was talking about how they don't like when white people say nigga in movies, and it's a movie, man.
I ain't seen people say that.
Not this specific movie, but they wasn't talking about this specific movie, and it wasn't a lot of people, but it's just they brought up Quentin Tarantino, like he always got somebody saying nigga in the movie, which I don't got no problem with. I just think he just
with Quentin, it's a big thing, but
I don't think so though. But that's also one of my favorites.
I mean, it's just a thing with Quentin. Yeah. Just people say
that
tropes. They say nigga,
yeah. I mean,
they gonna say his movie is gonna be good. He gonna say nigga like.
Maybe they make the movie good, shit.
But I don't have a problem with it at all. It's a movie. They acting. I mean,
yeah.
What you want them to do?
I don't know. I don't be understanding certain people's lives. I don't know why people bring so much reality into movies sometimes. But I guess in this sense, it was based on something true.
I mean, I can see why people do, but some things you got to understand is just acting.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I feel you on that.
But I thought the movie was. I thought they did a good job of adding everything else in. Like I said, it was adapted from a play, so that play was just that one room. And I think they added in all of the extra shit.
Okay, I didn't know that.
And I did I thought she did a good job with the fights. Showing the differences between all of them and what they were going through in the beginning of the movie, how she showed what each one was going through and how it could lead them to the point of where they was at in that room. Like you said, I didn't realize Sam Cooke was like the way that he was.
Yeah, I had no idea but
outside of his music.
I had heard about a Sam Cooke documentary I would have liked to see before I did this review, even though I couldn't. I was supposed to watch it, but I ain't end up watching it.
You had plenty of time.
Yeah, I did. But because Carl was saying that, you know how he was talking about how the point where he was talking about how he wrote. Was he writing for who was he writing for? What was the dude name?
I forgot who he said.
It wasn't Bobby Womack, was it?
I think it was Bobby Womack.
Apparently, he was smashing on Sam Cooke's wife, and you learn all that in the documentary and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy. I wonder why they chose not to. I wonder, why they ain't like. Well, I mean, I guess it wasn't.
The movie wasn't about that.
Yeah, it wasn't necessary for him. It wasn't about Sam Cooke.
It didn't seem like he was married at that point.
Oh, you don't think so?
I know so.
He probably wasn't. I mean, I don't know. No, he wasn't. He wasn't. Oh, well, then, wouldn't it make sense then?
Yeah, because he had that chick that was meeting him at the room. I don't think he was married.
He could have been cheating.
Well, they didn't say nothing about a wife.
Yeah, they didn't. So, they didn't say that. I ain't seen a ring.
The way he made it seem like they kept saying that he liked white women.
Yeah.
So I just
how did you feel about because basically how he was when Malcolm confronted him about like how he should make music like more for like with more soul in it or whatever, and he was just like he was all about the money, putting music on the charts. You know what I'm saying?
But
Shit like that.
I see where Malcolm was coming from, but I understand where Sam Cooke coming from.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the music. It's the business.
Like, yeah, my music don't have to be that. I'm doing that in real life.
Yeah.
I got my own label.
Yeah.
I'm putting black people in position to for financial freedom and all that.
Yeah.
I don't have to talk about it in my music.
I looked at that as like if, you know how you got the extra woke motherfuckers that be on that same shit Malcolm X was on, and then you got the niggas who can mingle. You know these white people don't fuck with you like that for real, but you still doing shit and you putting yourself in position that way you can help your people out. That's why.
Yeah, but I do think Sam, well, at least in the movie, was doing a couple things that I was like, all right, that's a little too far. You see that they clearly spitting in your face, like at the Cabana or whatever the place.
Oh yeah, when he was performing, they was
I'm
like, get the fuck up out of here.
You see they clearly not fucking with you, and they spitting in your face.
Hold on, which part? You talking about the part when his mic got fucked up, or?
Well, he only did one performance, but he talked about going back there in that room. I think when he was talking.
Well,
to
yeah,
them.
that. But he did another performance. Well, actually, did 3. I think he did the first one when the white people weren't fucking with him. He did the one where when dude sabotaged his mic. I forgot who it was, and he was out there making music, like just out there grabbing the crowd. And then at the end, when he first debuted,
that one wasn't at the Cabana though. I don't think
it was at the Cabana.
Them was all black people.
Yeah, I thought you meant performances. Period.
No, I'm talking about it at one place. I'm talking about just in front of white people.
Oh no, yeah, it's fucking.
I'm like, I'm saying but he got his money. He clearly said it. They wasn't fucking with him, but he was clearly striving for their approval.
Yeah.
And I thought that was a step a little bit too far, but maybe that was Sam.
Do you think?
But maybe that was who he was.
He was striving for approval. He was like, shit, long as the check
he was.
clear.
Nah,
he was. He definitely was, because he, like they say, he's fucking with white chicks.
Yeah, he was.
But I mean, I feel like long as the check clear. Yeah, I could not like this shit. I still got paid.
But it was the attitude that he had about it and his feelings to be hurt about it. Like you could tell, like that's what he wanted. It wasn't just about the money, because he was getting the money.
Yeah, he was getting money.
The money was coming. Period.
He was getting that money.
Yeah, because at that point he was the richest. He was the richest one in that room. He was the only one that really. He was the only one that was really getting money in that room.
I feel like I wouldn't have strived that hard for somebody to approve like that, especially if it wasn't unless it was somebody in my family, or like friends. But these white motherfuckers don't. Niggas that motherfuckers was getting up from the table. He didn't even start singing yet.
Yeah. That shit was as soon as he walked out there.
I probably wouldn't even perform, bro. To be honest,
and you got to think about who Sam Cooke is, like to us.
Right,
like, they were straight treating him like that.
Right, like come on, bro.
But hey,
yeah, they be like that.
Or they do that down, something.
Yeah, but white people more. They ain't. I mean, they fucking with shit now.
Oh yeah. But it was crazy realizing that, watching that movie, that Sam was really the only one that really had money out of all them.
Yeah,
that's why they kept saying that he could preach about financial freedom.
Yeah,
because he was the only one really out of all them that had it.
Damn, he was making that much more money than
Jim Brown. I mean, Jim Brown. He was making money, but back then, football players was making $50,000, $70,000 a year.
You think that's why he stopped? He wanted to go into acting because you can make more money.
He probably made more, if not the same or more money. He didn't have to worry about getting hurt.
That's crazy. He was that
His
good.
knees had a big factor to do with him retiring so early.
So you don't think it was all the acting?
Well, the acting had a big part. He saw that it was I can do this, get the same amount of money, and I can lighten the load on my body.
Yeah. I had no idea that he retired.
I don't know if he did it that abruptly as he did in the movie.
Oh, okay.
I don't know about that.
Fictional.
Yeah, I don't know about that. They might have added that on. I don't know about if he just did it on the movie set like that. But he might have. I don't know.
Yeah, I ain't really know much about Jim Brown, but I feel like I like the dude that played him though.
Yeah, I like him. I like him in all the shit that he did.
Yeah.
He was in a show called what's it called? Leverage?
What's his name? I think I saw Leverage. It's a
name.
show or a movie?
It's a show. It used to come on TV. It don't even come on no more. That's the name. Aldis Hodge.
Yeah, Aldis Hodge.
Yeah. But I like him. That show came on a while ago, and I've liked him ever since. That show came on.
I seen
Maybe
him in
like
some
right
other
when we
shit
was
too,
out of
but I
high
don't
school.
remember exactly what else he played in. But I know I seen him in other stuff.
Yeah. But you want to get on Malcolm X?
Yeah, we
You
can get
ready?
on Malcolm.
All right. So Malcolm, outside of the arguments and his stance that he would have with Sam, I do not like the way that Malcolm was portrayed in this movie at all. I thought they made him soft.
Yeah, they made him docile as hell.
Like,
and
it was. At first, I thought he was only acting like that with his wife.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, we never know how a man is in his home.
And it makes
sense
sense to do that with your wife. You don't got to be hard with your wife.
But the way he was acting with everybody else, and then about Muhammad, I'm like, yeah, I don't know if this.
Yeah, I don't like how he kind of like. You could say he tricked Muhammad, but I don't like the way he did all that, and then just to go into his own little like I've never read the autobiography of Malcolm X, but I've watched a movie with Denzel Washington, and I don't recall them portraying him trying to do his own thing in there. I'm not mad at him because I'm sure that's how people before him started, but I didn't know that.
I think he was about to set out and do his own thing.
I don't remember. Like I said, I never read the book. I saw the movie years ago.
But I wonder at what point was this fight? Or because in the Muhammad Ali movie, when he met Muhammad in Africa, now I don't know if that part was real.
When Malcolm X met him?
Yeah, when they
I know
met
because in the Malcolm X movie he went to Africa.
Yeah,
I think that was Africa. Well, whenever he went to Mecca, that what you talking about? When he went into Mecca and he saw that all these people who served Allah was white,
so
black,
then maybe because
brown.
when he was trying to get Muhammad to go, and Muhammad said that he would go, if he can get the off time, he should go. So maybe that was what that lined up to be, was that fight.
No, okay.
When he fought George Foreman.
Yeah, I think he was a little less militant in this. He wasn't like, he didn't exude a lot of testosterone in this movie.
Yeah,
to say the least.
He didn't feel like the leader that we all.
No, not at all. He didn't feel like a leader at all.
He felt like
he kind of felt. He felt
preachy, like
preachy. Yeah, they all feel. All them top speakers and stuff feel preachy to me. But I think
it wasn't the actor because the actor
no,
did a good
the acting
job.
was fine.
Yeah.
The acting in this movie was fine.
Yeah, it was just what they had him doing.
Yeah, I think. Like I said, they kind of toned him down, and I wonder if it's because
toned him down a lot.
I wonder if it's because of Regina King. Who wrote the movie?
The same guy that did the play. His name, Kemp Powers.
Oh, okay, so it was a man.
Yeah, same. He the same guy that did that play.
Yeah, I was wondering. And this not like not no feminist, not no like being on no man shit, no misogynist shit or nothing. But I thought maybe Jeannie King maybe had him.
Made him feminine?
Not feminine. I don't think he was feminine. I just think he was
soft.
Too docile, man. He was too soft. Like he was kind of soft. Until he was about to fight Sam Cooke. I mean, he was about to swing on Sam.
That was the only time he manned up.
Till he looked like he's about to swing on Sam. But other than that, I felt like he could have been a little bit more, I guess, strong. I don't know. I don't want to sound stupid.
I thought so because the nigga about to cry. But I don't think Malcolm cried over that like that. Like they made the nigga like he might would have shedded a tear like in emotion and passion, but they had that nigga look like he was about to ball up and cry. Like,
did he look? You know how he was peeping out the blinds and stuff. Did it seem like he was scared or just like? Cause he seemed a little jumpy more than he was just like I'm just checking out, just see what's up, just scoping the like he didn't seem what's the word I'm looking for? Look, he seemed more paranoid than he did, seeming like shit, just looking out to see what's going on because he knows something going on. Like
but everything I've seen him in, they've always portrayed him as like I wouldn't say paranoid, but.
See, I'm gonna tell you an example of what I was
saying.
Thinking.
Like he knew, like people was watching.
Gucci got a song called "Peeping Out the Blinds," where he said, Like Malcolm X, I'm peeping
the
out the
famous
blind.
picture. Yeah.
I could see him looking out like with the gun, like shit, I gotta fuck somebody up real quick. But it seemed like he was just looking like, damn.
No, because he knew that they was on him.
Okay. Well, he clearly knew that.
Yeah, when he saw the people, when he saw the nation talking to the cops, he knew something was up. So
that shit was fucked
up. He was paranoid.
Yeah.
In that moment.
Did you think that he knew he was gonna end up dying or something? Like he knew
that
was coming for him?
I think he had a feeling.
Yeah.
I think he had a feeling that they was coming for him.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
I think so.
But to me, I think that was his own fault.
What you mean?
Because remember when he was talking to his wife and his wife asked him, do you think it was a good idea to tell Whoopty-Wop about your plan? Like, he had a master plan to break off and do his own thing. Farrakhan, yeah. Why would you even tell him? Unless, I guess maybe he was trying to get Farrakhan to go with him.
He thought Farrakhan would go with him.
Oh, okay,
he thought he would go with him.
And because I know the rumors and shit that the nation killed him and shit. Like,
yeah, those are rumors.
If Farrakhan was behind it, nigga, it's because he seen what you was about to do. This is allegedly. I'm not saying I believe this. I don't know because I never read the book. I just only seen what they showed me on the movie.
I think when people say, well, some people do just blatantly think that he was behind it, but
I mean, it kind of looked like
it. I think this was Regina's way of saying that he was kind of behind it, to where he told Lewis that. And maybe he told some other people. Yeah. Like maybe he just told a couple other people, like thinking it was all good.
He could have been like, damn.
Shit popped off.
Like, what you think about this? Malcolm said he finna do this. And then
exactly.
Somebody went to the other way and was like, hey, this nigga tripping.
Exactly.
You know
ain't no telling how it might have played out.
Yeah.
And it could have all been the cops. Shit, ain't no telling.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Ain't no telling.
I would want to believe that anyway. It was white man cops, not white man the cops.
Yeah. But this movie was much better than I thought it was gonna be. To be honest, I thought I'd be a little bored watching the movie from everybody, because everybody was saying like the movie take place mostly in one room. I'm like, I ain't really in the mood to watch this type of movie at this.
Who was the standout to this in the movie? Who was the standout in the movie to you? The
standout to me was Muhammad.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
I thought he did a great job with everything.
Yeah, Muhammad was. I fucked with the dude who did Muhammad. Has he done anything else? Have you seen him?
I don't even know who that was that played him. To be honest. Oh shit.
Yeah, I think it was, to me, it was between him
Eli
and Sam.
Goree.
Because I liked Sam, the dude that portrayed Sam. Even though I don't.
He's a Canadian actor.
Like I said, I don't know nothing Sam Cooke's ever done. I don't know Sam Cooke outside of his music, so I can't really say he portrayed him.
Ballers?
I could see him being in Ballers.
Riverdale.
I don't watch that shit.
Also, he's a TV actor.
Yeah, I don't mess with Riverdale like that.
Me either. The 100. You watched that, Dean?
He was in the 100?
Yeah.
No, I don't think I ever watched it.
I
don't think I watched it. I know about the show, but I never watched. I think I watched the first episode, but I don't recall him.
It was crazy. All this Hodge, I think, did like swell up for this, because I don't remember him being as big as he was in the movie.
Oh, you know, he was in
Godzilla.
He was the same size. I never saw that Godzilla.
Yeah, that new Godzilla Kong, that mother about to be hard.
But yeah, I like the.
Yeah, Cassius, he was probably the standout to me.
Yeah, it was, to me, like I said, it was between him and Sam. I probably would go with Cassius, but I'm glad that the acting was good, at least in this movie. Because if the acting
was good, acting was very good.
I feel like I said, I like movies that take place in one spot. I mean, some of the movies.
Yeah.
But the end result got to be, you know what I'm saying, different. I've seen movies where everything was in one setting and the ending was terrible.
Yeah.
Well, not necessarily terrible, but it ended like I didn't want it to end. But I guess that don't make it bad, but it was bad to me.
Anytime you end the movie with a change gonna come, it's a great ending.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know what it is about that damn song.
Man, that shit
but
crazy.
as soon as it starts, my damn eyes get watery.
For real.
I don't know what it is.
That shit
I don't
crazy.
know what the hell it is.
You probably finna slap the shit out of me.
Oh shit.
I didn't even know that was his song. I didn't know that was Sam Cooke's song.
Yeah.
I knew I know the song, but I didn't know it was Sam Cooke's.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Because when he started singing, I said, hold on, this Sam Cooke?
And I straight knew, like, the whole time he kept saying like, yeah, man, I'm working on this song, but I don't know, like the people, I don't know. I straight had a feeling that was the song that he was talking about. And that was another thing. I don't like how
he put that white man song on. Michael Mess put that white man song on and said, "This is soul." Like, man, come on, dog.
He wasn't lying.
I mean, that song was tough. I love that song. I like that song.
But no, I didn't like how they made it where Malcolm is the reason that he finished the song and put the song out. I didn't like that.
But was it? I mean, was that true?
I don't know. Well, yeah, it might be true.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
Hey, sometimes
you're right. Maybe it is true.
Sometimes it just
but I didn't like
sometimes
that.
it take your partner to push you
but
to do
like
something.
like we said, we didn't really know much
about
Sam outside of it. So maybe, and not like we was born then. So not like we know what type of music Sam was putting out at a certain time. And then
that's true too.
This came. Ain't no telling.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was a good movie. What would you grade this movie?
Man, we still doing letter grades, right? No, we wasn't doing letter grades. We doing one.
Yeah, we was doing numbers. But do you want to start doing letters?
It don't matter for real.
Because the numbers, it seemed like the numbers like it's just too broad.
I mean, we can start doing. We can start with it today. Start with letters today if you want.
What would you give it?
Me personally, this was an A-.
A-?
I give it A-. I like this movie. I like the acting. The directing was good to me. Like you said, I ain't consider this. I didn't know this was her first movie directed, but
yeah,
I thought everything about it was good. You know what I'm saying? The cinematography, it wasn't like Marvel or nothing shit, but I liked how everything worked. How everything was working. I liked the beginning, how they showed everybody and what they was going through at the beginning, and then how they got to that point.
Pacing of the movie was great.
The pacing was pretty good. The ending, I liked the ending.
Yeah.
Now, we ain't even talk about that. They straight tried that fucking when they burnt that man's house down, bro. He only grabbed his book. Oh, did he? Didn't he grab his book? Right. That's like the only thing he grabbed in the gun.
Was that the only thing he grabbed? It might have been. I don't know.
I think that shit was crazy. That's how you knew that book was finna be fired.
That's what they was doing back then.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it A-. I fuck with this movie.
A-. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I was thinking B+.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking. I'm right there with you. So, anything else you got to say about the movie?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I think that's all I got. Ready to see what Regina come with next.
Hell yeah. But, do you think that her experience doing I mean, well, she always been a good actress and been in good shit, but I mean like, cause it seemed like she leveled up when she did The Watchmen. It was a different level to me.
What you mean?
Like, did she learn from what's the man name that did The Watchmen, that directed The Watchmen? That white dude name? Oh, I forget his name too, but I just feel like after The Watchmen, she coming with it like.
I think just all her years of being on the movie set, her whole life, just been preparing her for this, to be a director, and to be an executive when she done acting, really. And there ain't no telling when that'll be. We just see R.I.P. Cicely.
Oh yeah, R.I.P. Cicely Tyson. I seen what you said on Facebook. I ain't know who you was talking to, so I ain't say nothing. You had to be talking about
Luco. What I saw Luco say set me off. Yeah. But I just be seeing that all the time.
What I was saying was
disrespecting our legends.
I wasn't really trying to disrespect her. Seeing them, I haven't seen any. What I should have said was I haven't seen no movie that she starred in. Like I didn't see any movie that
she's not a movie star.
I mean, like that she been the main focus, like main character.
It ain't no movie out there where she really the main character.
Oh,
maybe some old. That's
movies. What I'm talking about. Like I ain't seen none of none of hers.
Well, nigga, she 94.
I mean, that don't mean I can't go back and watch old movies. I love movies in the 80s.
You would think watching.
I don't go past the 80s. I don't go past the 80s.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like, nigga, she been acting for hellas.
I know, bro. I was going through her movies that she did, and I'm like, I ain't heard of none of these.
30. She was
60.
Exactly, when we was born.
She been old our whole life.
Exactly. So you got to think about when she was young, starring in movies.
Yeah.
And
but I didn't know that.
We don't even go back and watch them movies.
I haven't. Yeah, I haven't seen the movies on Tubi, but I haven't. I didn't. I've seen Idlewild.
Tubi.
People keep on saying you never seen Idlewild. Like I remember Idlewild, but
she is in Idlewild.
I know, but
she's not a starring role in.
She's not a prominent character.
I mean, I would say, yeah, she prominent.
Why Did I Get Married Tuesday? Talking about a beach scene. She was like, I don't remember a beach scene. What would I remember? Oh, the old lady with the old man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now I remember this beach scene. But I didn't know that was Cicely Tyson. I don't know, man.
Hey, but if there's somebody that you know,
yeah,
that you always see that
apparently
you
she been in a whole bunch of Tyler Perry movies.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, R.I.P. I ain't mean no disrespect. I was just saying I can't name a movie that she
disrespect the legends, man, too quickly. Niggas too quick to laugh at them.
He be trying to.
Nah, they be everybody.
They be getting the trying to get some likes and shit. You know how that
everybody,
is.
Yeah. Be trolling, trying to get likes. But that's been our review of One Night in Miami. I'm Will.I.Am Dafoe, aka Big Willie Style. It's my big dog. I don't mean nothing by it either.
I'm a big nigga though. I'm finna lose. I'm finna get in the gym though. It's your boy Ryan, aka Ryan with the hard R, aka the Charleston Chewbacca, aka the movie buff bag wheel. Holla.
There's views of a flick.